the Braves aren't going to use a timeout here. They're probably this should be the last play unless it's an incomplete pass.
They don't even have to snap it. Yeah, 25 on the play clock and 21 on the game clock, so they're not even going to snap it.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It's been a good first half for the Braves. It really has. After those first 2 touchdowns were called back by Selinsgrove and back-to-back plays, they've played very well. The defense has done well. 2
big defensive stands for the Braves, including 1 takeaway. Boy, that couldn't have been any more key. Well, that is the buzzer to end the second quarter of play with the score Shikellamy 0 and Selinsgrove 0. We'll be back. I think we got some stats for you and some more probably useless banter.
Yeah,
and we'll do that right after this.
Would people describe you as trustworthy, committed, and organized? If so, you may be perfect for a career in accounting. And the perfect place to start your career is Lackawanna College in Sunbury. With associate and bachelor's degree programs, Lackawanna College can prepare you for a lifetime of success in a field where your skills are always in demand. Learn more about your future in accounting. Visit lackawanna.edu. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College.
Troy Zerman, head coach. Meet my team.
Dennis, quarterback.
Glenn Williams, safety.
Trevor Mitros, tight end.
James Stokes, linebacker.
Brian Janelle, quarterback.
Tyler Undercuffler, wide receiver.
Gabe, running back.
At Zimmerman Motors, we're passing the savings on to you. We have 4x4 Jeep Compasses under $30,000.
So stop in and see why people have been coming from all over the region to Zimmerman's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Sunbury and experience what we call the Zimmerman difference.
1,300 acres of prime hunting ground. Corporate hunts, sporting clays, continental shoots. Complete your visit with overnight accommodations now available. We are Martz's Gap View Hunting Preserve.
Come let us start your family traditions here at Martz's. Come check us out.
Quality ringneck pheasant hunting. Martz's.com.
This world is filled with breathtaking moments where every road is an invitation to adventure and new stories. Built for those who crave exploration, freedom of the open road, and above all, safety. Subaru will take you through the rugged mountains and everywhere in between, empowering you to experience the wonders of nature like never before. Whether you're a trailblazer or a weekend explorer, come and visit W&L Subaru, where we will help you discover the joy of driving and embrace your love of the great outdoors.
The Northumberland National Bank, proudly serving our community for over 120 years. And now we've taken a giant leap into the future with a brand new online and mobile banking experience. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go. With remote deposit capture, simply snap a picture of your check and it's deposited securely into your account. Experience the ease and convenience of banking like never before, like checking your credit score on the go or applying for a mortgage right from your home. Visit our website at noribank.com, the Northumberland National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Harold L. Bolig Memorial Field. We are at halftime. The score Shikellamy 0, Selinsgrove 0, and that's not to say we haven't seen any scoring. It just wasn't fair. The Seals scoring 2 touchdowns, both of them being called back. Looked like they were driving for a third one. The Braves with a real nice opportune takeaway near the end of the second quarter. But Dave, we were talking here during commercial, you know, that was a big victory for the Braves in the first half. They got to keep it up.
Exactly. And, you know, that the energy level has to stay. And the way, well, Brody Raybuck led them off the field as they ran. They had to run all the way to the, I guess that would be the north end of the field, all right, to get to the locker room. And they left with their head's eye. So again, Selinsgrove's probably going to try to change a couple of things, but right now, I was talking to you, I think the Braves did something. They adjusted their defense because they've been able to stop that quarterback sweep, especially when Bastian has the ball.
Well, Selinsgrove came out and, as you noted, started with that Wildcat, had Bastian in at quarterback, had him under center, and after about 2 series, I think they abandoned it and went back to what we were expecting to see. With Amato under center and the traditional eye.
Amato's done a nice job tonight. I mean, of course, if you have Gavin Bastian on the other end on the receiving line of your passes, he's going to catch anything if you get it close to him. But that last pass he got to him down on the 6-yard line, he got hammered. He just got that going. It did a good job. Well, plus, he showed us his running skills there in the first quarter too.
Yeah, well, and one of the things that Mike Hoover told me last night, he says we're getting after Amato. We see that he's not quite as mobile as some of the other quarterbacks we see, so he said we're coming after him, so he better be ready.
The unfortunate part about that is if you pick it wrong and you fire everybody and they give the ball to Miller off tackle, there's nobody back there to stop him. There's another horse, man. You watch him and he takes people along with him, but I didn't like what I saw down there after he got knocked down. I can't figure out why there wasn't a penalty because he actually rolled over and went after number 25.
Yeah, I don't know, but obviously something that the Selinsgrove coaching staff knows that he may get a little heated.
Well, they yanked him out.
Took him out. They didn't put him back in. So that's one of the things that they're going to be chatting in the locker room about. I would imagine. So.
I'm sure you got to tell them. I got a couple of scores here if you want me to give them.
All right, go ahead.
Lewisburg over Midwest 41-0. These are all second quarter scores. Okay. Central Columbia up on Milton 14-6. Hollidaysburg over Jersey Shore 17-13.
Wow.
Montoursville 21, Central Mountain nothing. Mount Carmel ahead of Danville 13-7. Mifflinburg ahead of Southern Columbia 13-7. Bloomsburg ahead of Hughesville 12-7. North Penn and Mansfield still scoreless. Muncie over Loyalsock 27-14. And actually, I'm sorry. It's now I have to look at that right. Oh, Mansfield and Muncie. I'm wrong here. Mansfield and Muncie. Look, can you read that? Muncie. Gee whiz, I'm showing my age here.
No, it's
you're missing. Oh, North Penn Mansfield is one team. Okay, I got it.
Yes.
Muncie 27, North Penn Mansfield 0. There we go. That's what had me confused. I forgot that two school districts together.
That whole upper tier.
Yep. Shamokin over Williamsport 14-6. This big one is Warrior Run and Loyalsock, and Loyalsock is losing to Warrior Run right now, 16-14. Big one, Line Mountain over Middletown area, 20-7. And Montgomery over Northwest, 21-0.
Yeah, who would have ever thought that Warrior Run would be one of the powers in the small schools in the valley here?
Yeah, well, they lost a tough one to Lewisburg, and now they've got to try to come back. Midwest is having a rough year. Do you know, have they scored? I'm trying to think.
I don't know, but I can look.
There's been a lot of goose eggs out there.
Yeah.
But their program, the first 2 years that they were in the program in the Heartland, they actually got into districts.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know that they've won a game since then, though. Well, I can look all that up. We've got Max Preps on call here, so I will look that up during the commercial break. And speaking of that, which we will have coming up here, we do have some halftime stats, some interesting halftime stats, and we'll talk about the second half, and we'll do that right after this. You're watching and listening to Shikellamy Brave High School football on News Radio 1070 WKOK and on the WKOK Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
We know keeping your home warm shouldn't be a hassle. With Easy Pay, you get capped pricing, budget-friendly payments, and free, so you can relax and take it easy. Don't wait. Join online at jjpowell.com or call 800-432-0866 today. JJ Powell, take it easy.
Are you built for business? We are at Lackawanna College in Sunbury, and we can help you build a foundation for a successful career in business. Lackawanna College offers both associate and bachelor's degree programs, so you can go as far as you want to go. Take the first step. Explore our business programs at lackawanna.edu and see what we mean when we say we're built for business. This is life-changing. This is Lackawanna College. Visit lackawanna.edu today.
The Sunbury Motor Company.
Austin Martin, Kia Elite Sales Consultant, Maranatha Christian School.
Amber Wren, Certified Hyundai and Lincoln Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Ian Chikuski, Certified Ford Sales Professional, Mount Carmel and Shamokin area.
Christopher Stengline, Ford Certified Sales Consultant, Selinsgrove Area High School.
Tom Mertz, fourth generation owner, Sunbury Motor Company, Shikellamy High School.
A tradition of trust since 1915.
The Northumberland National Bank, proudly serving our community for over 120 years. And now we've taken a giant leap into the future with a brand new online and mobile banking experience. Our mobile app lets you manage your finances from the comfort of your home or on the go. With remote deposit capture of your check, and it's deposited securely into your account. Experience the ease and convenience of banking like never before, like checking your credit score on the go or applying for a mortgage right from your home. Visit our website at noribank.com, the Northumberland National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Harold L. Bullig Memorial Stadium. You know, Harold Bullig was a football coach here back in the 30s. My father-in-law actually played for him back when they played out in front of the school. And you were mentioning the memorial and the information. He's also memorialized over there. He was quite a tough old guy. He had, if he didn't like the way the guys played in the first half, they practiced at halftime.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really old school.
Yeah, you absolutely better believe it. So, you know, and that was with leather helmets.
Yeah.
Back then. So, Harold Bullig memorialized here in this field. And, you know, I know a lot of times the name's there and people kind of forget all about it, but it's very important to remember those guys.
You're exactly right. You know, you find out that, you know, after you get one or two generations away from when you were active, that, you know, nobody remembers.
Yeah.
So, and the only way they can if you have something named after you. All right. So I didn't know that about Harold Bullock. I didn't know he was a coach.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. My father-in-law talked about him when he was still around. And, you know, he never mentioned that practice at halftime stuff, but yeah, he talked about playing for him and, you know, where they played, you know, and the conditions that they played under. And so it was very, very interesting. Well, you did a little research at halftime on Midwest. You were kind of speculating as to whether they scored.
Yeah, they did score 7 against Hamburg, and they scored 6 against Loyal Sox. So that's 2 touchdowns they've had. But like you said, they haven't given up less than 41 points in a football game. That's a long year.
Yeah,
that's really a long season.
Yeah, that's tough for the Mustangs. Well, we do have some first half stats here, thanks to Steve Hartman, who's over in the phone booth to our left, busily. I want to say scribbling away, but he does things on his iPad as well. So.
He hasn't put on his Superman outfit yet in the phone booth. So.
First half stats for the Braves: Brody Raybuck 9 for 16 in the air, 57 yards. The Braves. 28 yards rushing on the ground for Derek Ortiz. Raybuck has 3 carries for 21 yards. For the Selinsgrove Seals, Rocco Amato is 3 for 4 for 29 yards, and all of those went to Gavin Bastian. Rushing, Ethan Miller has 7 carries for 35 yards. Bastian with 2 carries for 34 yards, 87 yards rushing for the Seals. And actually, you know, thinking about Bastian, ran it early, got some of those catches. They were most of them were rather early. He did have that one here as they were driving and ended up fumbling, but the Braves have kind of neutralized him.
Yeah, they have. They've done a good job, and it has to be a pass that he has to get time to get open. This one pass over here, Amata basically got away from the rush, and he did an alternate route, and he got the ball to him. So he's good. He's a tough player. I mean, both offensive and defense wise.
Well, the Seals have come back out onto the field, and here come the Braves. So very quickly, what do the Braves need to do here in the second half?
I think just keep doing the same thing on defense. You got to take away the run. I'm not overly concerned about passing, but they've got to stop Miller. All right, they really do. If he gets back in the game, and they got to stop that sweep that when they use the quarterback in the shotgun position. And the other thing is, I think Brody. He's been throwing the ball well in the second quarter, but then you got to catch the ball.
Yeah.
All right, and the other thing is we have not established any type of run, Steve. We have not done anything as far as running. The best run we've had is from Brody Raybuck from his own end zone out to about the 20-yard line.
Well, we are just about ready to get underway with the second half of football. You are watching and listening to Shikellamy High School football on News Radio 1070. WKOK and on the WKOK Sports YouTube channel. We'll be back right after this.
At J.J. Powell, we know keeping your home warm shouldn't be a hassle. With Easy Pay, you get capped pricing, budget-friendly payments, and automatic delivery, so you can relax and take it easy. Don't wait. Join online at jjpowell.com or call 800-432-0866 today. J.J. Powell, take it easy.
Troy Zerman, head coach. Meet my team.
Pinnis, quarterback.
Glenn Williams, safety.
Trevor Mitros, tight end.
James Stokes, linebacker.
Brian Janelle, quarterback.
Tyler Undercuffler, wide receiver.
Gabe, running back.
At Zimmerman Motors, we're passing the savings on to you. We have 4x4 Jeep Compasses under $30,000.
So stop in and see why people have been coming from all over the region to Zimmerman's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram in Sunbury and experience what we call the Zimmerman difference.
With gas rewards at Wise, your everyday purchases can add up to big savings at the pump. So next time you're fueling the kids after practice, filling up your fridge, or topping off your dinner table, you can shop and save in-store and at the pump, so your wallet isn't running on empty. Earn one Wise Reward point for every qualifying dollar you spend, and save up to $1 off per gallon with Wise Gas Rewards.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Just about ready to get underway here. The Seals will receive the second half kickoff.
It's one of the few times that when the teams came out, they didn't put an extra 3 minutes on the clock. I don't think they did.
Yeah, no, they did.
Oh, did they?
Yep, they did.
Shows you how much I'm paying attention.
Well, you can't see the clock from there.
Yeah, if I lean forward, I can.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't lean forward.
I did enough leaning forward last week up at Central Mountain just to try to get out from underneath the tent. I showed Kevin that picture of you underneath that thing before the game started, and all he could say was, that AD. I don't think I like him."
No, I wasn't.
It wasn't.
We're not going to cast aspersions.
No,
so we're in a nice place here now. Great facility.
Yeah, we get this. We get all by ourselves.
Yeah,
it's great.
We're sharing with a daily item. You
Yeah.
pick up the paper tomorrow and find out what we're telling you right now is true.
Ryan DePhillips, the freshman to kick off.
Yeah, he was surprised when you told him he was our player of the game last week. Or
he was.
We named the Shamokin Dam Health Center backbreaker play of the game. And, we may have to take that back because he kicked it out of bounds.
Well, they might take it at the 25. Or do they do it at 20
I'm sure
or
they
25?
will.
I would
I think
if
it's
I
a
were
25. Yeah, I think they will. Now the Seals with a 1st and 10. Let's see what the Braves defense can do. Boy, how big would a stop here be for the
for the Braves.
For the Braves D. Be huge.
They got to exchange balls now. They have to get the Selinsgrove ball out there. Here comes the Shikellamy
There
ball
it is.
over to the sidelines. And he throws it to the ball boy.
35-yard line.
Yep.
The Braves called for illegal procedure for kicking the ball out of bounds. So, all right, we'll try and pick out these numbers here. A bunch of dark gray uniforms. It's kind of tough to tell. And it is Amato going to drop back, throws the ball up over here. And no, it is. There's no. Come on.
No, he's going to give it to him probably for taunting. That's what, he didn't throw the flag. That you should, if they're calling interference on that.
No way.
Well, we'll see what happens. I thought maybe when he got up, he was kind of jumping around, and I thought maybe they were going to call him for over-celebrating. But
well, it was Wyatt Teets coming down the left side, and Connor Fastbinder, who was right with him, and I think they're going to say because he didn't look at the ball. I mean, he stayed with Teets, had his arms up because he knew the ball was coming.
It's only it's a 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. It's not a spot foul, but again, it gives Selinsgrove the ball at the 50 now.
Yeah, 30 yards in penalties without even a play that counts. So backs in the eye. Amato will go under center. Hands off to the tailback. That's Miller. And they're still tush pushing him.
You have to get below his waist. You got to get his legs, and they're trying to take him down. And he's one of those runners that just keeps those legs churning and churning and churning.
Well, that was something that I talked to Coach about. We have a Brave down on the field. Talked to Coach Hoover about last night and about, Miller running, and he said, we're going to tackle him low. Well, we haven't seen him do it.
Well, they had him maybe a yard after the line of scrimmage, and it looked like they tried to grab him by the shoulders and throw him down. Well, that's not going to happen with this boy. Low center of gravity means a lot in that situation, and that's what Miller has. Plus, he's a wrestler, all right? And he knows how to keep those keep balance, all right?
Oh, absolutely. Bryce Brumball, the Brave, that is downlaying on the Selinsgrove S.
It might be a cramp. That's what I thought it was.
They help him up.
Well, maybe not a cramp. He looks like, I think it might be.
He says, I don't need you to help me in. I can do it. Walking gingerly, but I think we'll see him back again. 2nd and 5 from the Braves' 45-yard line. Seals break the huddle. Bastion will come out wide to the left. Teets wide to the right. Backs in the eye. Amato under center. Hand off to Miller again. They're going to ride this horse as long as they can. Bounces to the outside. He'll pick up the first down before he is drugged down over near the far sideline around the 33.
He got to the line of scrimmage out on that side, and there was nobody touched him. So he picks up speed. He gets down along the sidelines. One of these times he'll break one of those. That's a good job by the Selinsgrove offensive line. And, they're doing a nice job of eliminating the linebackers. And in a 5-3 defense, that's not supposed to happen.
1st and 10 for the Seals. Backs in the eye. Amato under center. He'll hand it off to Miller again. Miller sidesteps a blitzing linebacker. Pick up, maybe, yeah, no, they're going to say nothing.
That was 26 ran the ball that time. I wondered when they threw him down.
Yeah.
They threw him down when he went down pretty easily.
One of the Seals hobbling off the field.
54, I think it is. Again,
Owen Hoffman.
How can you? It's just tough. I guess they don't take into consideration people reading numbers on their uniforms when they make them.
Now they look cool.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Amato with 2 wideouts to the left. He'll hand it off to the tailback, who is stopped after maybe a yard.
That was Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Miller with the pink shoes.
Big play again. We've been saying that a couple of times when the Braves are on defense. Basir Baez has been in for Broomball. Well, now, actually, he probably was in for he's at nose guard right now. Another one of the players that came back just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we saw him in a little bit last week late in the game, but big body in the middle for the Braves. Amato drops back, looks, fires, ball looked like it was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and Amato watches the end of that play on his butt.
Well, actually, I think what happened was number 28, outside backer, all right, for Shikellamy, hit him just as he was going to throw it. That's Chase Schwartz, and that had to hurt. Well, do they go for it? It looks like they're going to.
Yeah, it's where are they at there? The 33?
Yeah,
they really wouldn't pick up anything again because the punt certainly will go into the end zone and pick up 13 yards. So they'll send Bastion left, Teets right. He's got Miller in the backfield at the tailback spot. Drops straight back, looks under pressure, fires, and
incomplete.
Wow, I'll tell you what.
That was number 11 out there for the Braves, Connor Fassbinder, the senior. You know, I don't know if he knocked the ball away, but he sure it looked like he reached around.
Yeah, I was going to say he was tight. Looked like he was right on the back of the receiver and just dove around, and I don't know if he touched it, but great coverage.
Again, he was Amato was really pushing, forced to throw that ball. He's a lot of heat on him again. Well, the Braves with a 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, 9:47 to go here in a scoreless game so far in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they did what we said they needed to do. Now let's see what Raybuck can do. Brody looks right quickly, fires downfield, just fires at so far downfield, nobody's going to be around it.
Well, it looks like Thomas Pollock stopped running, and then he was Brody threw that a good 10, 15 yards beyond him.
Yeah, that was well, you know what? That was good heads up for Brody because he
get rid of the ball.
Yeah, just take your losses. And
they brought Walters in motion and had 3 receivers on the right side.
They're going to send him in motion. Yeah, they're just setting him up for a block.
Good
Pull
job.
over the right side for Vaders.
You know, he got hit at the line of scrimmage and kept those wheels going and picked up an extra yard or 2.
So it's 3rd and 7?
Yep. Yeah. 3rd and 7 here. Braves on their own 30 or 36-yard line.
Backs in the tee beside Raybuck. And now motioning out of that. Pass off to the left side. That is Vaders. Vaders with the ball trying to get to corner. Selinsgrove again. His linebackers just scraped out there and widened the field.
When your linebackers are as fast as the running backs, you know, it's tough to get around them. You need a little help out there. You need a block or somebody to get in the road. But, again, good job by Selinsgrove's defense to take that basically like almost a side screen. And the Braves are forced to punt here.
Selinsgrove's linebackers, Devin Mitchell, Ethan Miller, Jake Bedell, and Mason Vasquez. Rebuck in to punt the ball away.
I would say they're the strength of that defense, really, to be honest with you.
Bashing back deep. Nice high kick. Way up into the lights. Hits at the 20. This Bastion's going to field it. Looking for some running room. Oh!
Upended.
Upended is right.
I can't. It's Braves number. Looks like a lineman. I'm keeping an eye on him here.
Is it Bender?
55.
Yeah, Willie Bender.
Well, he did what we said you had to do. You got to get down and get on the legs. All right. Seals, though, not bad starting spot. They're on their own 34-yard line on the right hash. Been a lot of right and left hash games. Not too many in the center.
And it looks like just they're going to run from the pistol, one setback, and that is Bastion back in as he sprints out to the left from the Wildcat into the Braves bench.
Connor Fastbinder, you know, he did a good job, but he went in at the last moment because he's getting blocked, and Bastion got outside of him. So pick up of 3 or 4. They say 2nd and 6 here,
yeah,
Steve.
2nd and 6.
I was wondering when they were going to go back to that play.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Well, looks like he's going to stay in there. He's going to line up. I don't know if you really want to call it the Wildcat. He's from the pistol. He's going to hand it off. Hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell into Braves territory.
That was a good run.
Bullington, I'm sorry. That was Bullington.
Bullington got through the line. I mean, there was a nice hole on that side, you know, holding on to the ball real tight and kept those legs going. And, again, a nice run.
Well, Bullington is Ethan Miller's workout partner in the wrestling room, so he runs very similar to him. 1st and 10, the ball on the Shikellamy side of the field in the 44-yard line. Bastion going to stay in at quarterback. Low snap on the ground. Bastion picks it up under a lot of pressure and finally going to be thrown out of bounds. That's a horse collar tackle. Wow.
Well, it's going to be 15 yards.
Yeah, Chief Schwartz got him good, and boy, I'll tell you, that upset the Braves fans sitting right down here in front of us. Oh.
Personal foul. Yeah, horse collar.
No doubt about it. He had a hold of him. All he needed to do was ride him out of bounds.
And that's not a spot foul either, folks.
And they'll bring it back up to the 44.
The original line of scrimmage. That's going to take him down to the 29 probably of Shikellamy.
And some of the Braves defense trying to get in the way of the referee, so he can't get it down quite that far. But he does manage to put it down at the 29, so the Seals threatening. Lots of penalty yards for the Braves here in the second half.
Good job.
And off to Miller, and that looked like, I don't know, it looked like he maybe went the wrong way because the handoff didn't quite look right.
Noah Johnson was the one that I think got him and held on to him, and then 2 of the other guys came and bulled him down. So that's the best they've done against Miller so far. You know, the fans may be upset, but the referee